Welcome to Module 8, Professional Ethics and Duty of Care. In building automation, a keyboard action can change physical conditions. This module teaches how to make responsible decisions when safety, cost, schedule, authority, and business pressure conflict. This module is about responsible decision-making. Learners will understand duty of care, use a priority hierarchy, apply the 8-gate review, and practice ethical responses to common BAS scenarios. A BAS professional can change building conditions from a keyboard. That creates responsibility. A sequence, alarm, remote connection, or report may have safety, operational, and financial consequences. Law, standards, organizational policy, contracts, and best practices all guide decisions. Professional ethics guide us when the written rule does not provide the complete answer. Duty of care means acting with the competence, diligence, and caution expected for the role and circumstances. It requires process, identifying foreseeable risk, involving the right people, verifying assumptions, controlling change, documenting and escalating concerns. The hierarchy helps prevent convenience, cost, or schedule pressure from silently becoming the highest priority. Safety comes first, then compliance, critical operations, engineering integrity, cybersecurity, reliability, comfort and efficiency, schedule and cost, and only then convenience. 10 responsibilities include protecting safety, working within competence, telling the technical truth, protecting data integrity, disclosing conflicts, protecting confidential information, using controlled change, balancing cybersecurity and operations, accepting accountability, and using AI responsibly. Before a significant BAS decision, walk through the 8 gates: safety, law and compliance, competence and authority, evidence and integrity, conflicts and independence, security and confidentiality, change control and reversibility, and transparency and accountability. A low-temperature trip may be the final layer protecting a coil from rupture and flooding. A responsible response is not simply yes or no. It verifies the condition, evaluates safe alternatives, gets approval, adds compensating monitoring, sets an expiration, and corrects the cause. The ethical record distinguishes what was completed and passed, completed and failed, not completed, deferred under approved conditions, and not applicable. Never represent incomplete tests as fully passed. Conflicts can be actual, potential, or perceived. Disclosure should be prompt, written, and handled through policy. Recusal may be required. The goal is to protect fairness and trust. AI can help draft and analyze, but it may not know the actual equipment limits, operating priorities, sensor availability, adopted requirements, or failure modes. A qualified human remains accountable. Disagreement is normal. Escalation is necessary when an overruled decision may create danger or material non-compliance. Stay professional. Clarify facts, explain consequence, propose alternatives, and document decisions. Warning statements reveal culture. Leaders support ethical work by making safety expectations explicit, protecting good faith reporting, requiring conflict disclosure, separating technical review from commercial pressure, and learning from incidents. The practical assignment is to apply the 8-gate ethical decision review to a real or realistic BAS decision. Learners decide whether to proceed, stop, redesign, escalate, or approve temporary action with controls. The correct answer is C. Disabling protection without verification and approval is not responsible. Ignoring the operational concern entirely is not enough either. The professional response is to verify, assess, control, approve, monitor, and correct. In this module, learners studied why BAS decisions are ethical decisions, what duty of care requires, how to use the priority hierarchy, how to apply the 8-gate review, and how to respond to freeze protection, commissioning, conflict, AI, and escalation scenarios. Next, we move into governance, documentation, and change control.